welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting a new series here on my channel, and this is going to be a chit chat series. I don't know what I should call it, please let me know. I am just in comfy clothes right now with no makeup on and my hair up. And basically this series consists of me just talking about random subjects, giving you guys advice on topics that you guys want me to talk about. So comment down below any topics you want to see at the next time's video of this, and let me know if you enjoy it, because I don't really know if you will. I personally love this kind of idea because it's where I can just talk about whatever to you guys. I love talking. You will know that if you know me. I'm a very big talker. To talk about things that I am passionate about, give my advice and opinions on things, and also still get YouTube videos up for you guys. I asked you guys my Snapchat to give me suggestions. The main kind of thing that people wanted me to talk about was sex, period, peer pressure, boys, and losing your virginity. I'm going to cover those topics in this video because I feel like this is such a good kind of topic to talk about, even though there's lots of different subtopics. This is amazing because I know a lot of my viewers are kind of similar ages as me, some of them younger, some of them at the same age as me, and this is all advice that you need. Start off by talking about periods because, you know, yeah, if you're too young to know what a period is, I don't know if you should be watching this, but a period is just your menstrual cycle when your egg doesn't get fertilized, so it sheds and blood comes out of your vagina. I'm probably going to get demonetized for talking about vaginas in this video because YouTube are that dumb now. By the way, this is not like a skin condition, it's literally fake tan that won't come off, so. Periods are terrible. I used to have really awful periods. Like, I started when I was 12 and I was so excited, so I posted a status on Facebook with like a red emoji to like mark the day I started my period. I rang my dad up, I rang my mum up, I rang like everyone up. I was like, look at me, I'm a woman now. I used to have really awful periods. Like, my periods would last 3 weeks in a row of just bleeding, then I'd have a couple days off, then it would start again. Because my period was so bad, I went on to the birth control pill, which is microgenin, which is the one I'm on now, but I'm going on to the implant because I don't want no more periods, basically. So I got put on that when I was 13 because the cramps were awful, the periods were awful, and if you have really bad periods, or if you just have really bad pains with periods or whatever, go and get a birth control pill, specifically microgenin. It is so good because basically my periods are 3 days long now. I start on the Sunday and finish by the Wednesday. Like, they're so good. Only need to take a pill a day for like 3 weeks and then you're sorted. And also, if you want to go out and have sex, you probably won't get pregnant, but that's not the point of this. It's just amazing, but I need to be taken off that because they think it's causing some of my migraines. I get really bad migraines, so they're kind of just like, it's known to cause migraines. So if you already have migraines or really bad headaches, I wouldn't recommend it. A lot of people are put off by the fact that it makes you put on weight, but a lot of tablets do, and I've not noticed me put on any weight. I put on weight anyway. My cramps are so much better now. I have noticed I do get a little bit more PMS. Like, the day before I start my period, I do cry for no reason. Like, and the thing is, the worst bit about it is I don't know why I'm crying at that moment. The next day I get my period, I'm like, oh, okay. Other thing with periods is everyone gets their periods at different times. So I got mine when I was 12, and I know people who are only just getting their period who got it like last year when I was like 14. A lot of people get it when they're like 16. It's okay. Does not mean your body's messed up. I used to think that I was pregnant before I got my period, even though I'd never had sex, obviously. I just thought I was the Virgin Lucy or something, like the Virgin Mary. Like, I was adamant that I was pregnant. It freaked me right out. But then I got it and I was like, okay. It happens, and also you probably will start about the same time as your mum. So if you're curious and you've still not got your period, ask your mum when she started, and you'll probably be around the same time. And if you're that worried about it, go to the doctors, but you'll probably get it, I'm sure. Losing your virginity. Yeah. I feel like this is kind of a topic that no one really likes talking about because it's about sex. A lot of people feel uncomfortable talking about it. Nowadays, I feel like everyone is kind of pressured into having sex and losing their virginity with someone they don't care about, who doesn't care about them, and that's not great. If you think about it, losing your virginity is something that you only get to do once, obviously. That's your virginity gone. You want to kind of make sure that it's with a person that you care about and that definitely cares about you too. Having sex with someone brings a lot of feelings and emotions in, so you kind of want to trust that person too, because you're literally giving them everything. And a lot of people ask, like, when do I know that I'm ready to lose my virginity? And if you think about it and you think, I'm not ready, then you're not ready. You wonder if you're ready, you're probably not ready, because if you was, you wouldn't consider it. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter when you lose it, honestly, no one cares. The amount of people that go, oh, I've lost my virginity, they probably haven't. Seriously, a lot of people lie about it. It doesn't matter if you lose it when you're 80 years old, like, whatever. Like, I feel like there's proper, like, stigma around it, and everyone needs to lose their virginity at a certain age, otherwise they're either like frigid, and then if they lose it young, they're a whore. I don't really know, to be honest. But you lose it when you want to lose it. You lose it to who you want to lose it, but just make sure that you feel safe and trusted by that person, and that it's not forced or anything, because that's not good. Also, if you are going to be having sex, use protection, please. I don't want to hear no more stories about like 13-year-olds getting pregnant. Like, just use protection. Get yourself on the pill, use condoms, whatever. There's so many types of contraception out there. You don't need to get pregnant. And also, I've been told by a lot of people that your first time will not be good. It won't be good. So, don't have high expectations. Peer pressure. Okay, cool. Peer pressure is when someone, like your friends or whatever, are forcing you to do something that's probably illegal, probably not good, and you don't want to do it, but you feel like you have to. This could include drugs, alcohol, having sex, like robbing shops or whatever, like all those kind of things. You will probably get peer pressured, like everyone does, but you just gotta be like, no, like, I do not want your cocaine, thank you. Don't be that person who kind of does what everyone tells them to do. So if someone's like, oh, do you want a bit of this marijuana? And you're like, no, I do not want that marijuana, in your head, but you say, cool, give me that marijuana. And then marijuana's not a good excuse for this, because marijuana's good. Okay, next. Say, I don't know, like cocaine. So they're like, oh, do you want to do a line? And then you're like, no, of course I don't. And then you say out loud, you're like, oh, I do want to do a line. And you just do what everyone tells you to do. It will get worse, and they'll keep making you do so much stuff, and it'll end up like you'll have to like kill someone, you know, like, and just be like, no, I don't want that. And if they're like, well, have it, just be like, no, like, no, no. You need to be very, what's the word? You need to tell them how it is. You can't let people tell you how it is. If you don't want their drugs, you don't want their cigarettes, don't have them. If you do not want to have sex, don't have sex. A lot of people worry and they're like, well, if I don't do what my friend says, then I'm going to have no friends and all that stuff. You won't even know who they are in 20 years. You would have forgotten about their existence. Don't be so fussed about keeping friends. If your friends are friends, then they wouldn't force you to do things that you don't want to do. Another thing about sex is bleeding. Bleeding during sex. It happens. It does happen. You bleed a bit. You might bleed a lot. You might be like a volcano of blood. But it's probably not as much as you think. So don't be too worried about that. Although it could be. It could be a lot of blood. But that's okay. Boys, oh god, okay, this is the last subject. This is going to be a very fun one to talk about. The amount of girls that I know and that I talk to or I'm aware of that are so heartbroken over boys is ridiculous. Boys, if you have a boyfriend while you're watching this, I can almost bet on it that in 5 years, 10 years, whatever, you will not be with them. The boys you are with while you're a teenager are not going to be the love of your life. It can be. It happens. There are couples who've been together for years and years and years and are so happy together. But 95% of the time, you're not going to be with them. So don't invest in that person when you know that you won't last. It will break you. It will hurt you so much. You need to kind of be realistic about things. You'll be like, well, I like this person. This person's a good person, but I know I probably won't be with them. The main reason a lot of people break up, well, a reason why loads of people break up while they're teenagers and why it doesn't last is because you're immature. You don't know what you want in life. You want to go and you don't just want to be stuck in one relationship in your life. You want to kind of experiment with different people. And it gets boring being with one person all the time for the rest of your life. That can be quite scary to boys and also girls. Be happy. Don't do anything you don't want to do with boys. If a boy treats you like shit, leave him. I'm sorry. But if a boy is nasty to you verbally, physically, or just makes you look so small, get rid of him. Because I tell you now, if they're showing them kind of signs when they're like 14, 15 years old or whatever, they're going to be so much worse in a few years or even months. So just leave them, okay? There's so many fish in the sea. There's so many better boys. That's not your husband that you're with currently. It's not going to be your husband. So just breathe, chill. Obviously, you're allowed to care for that person. That's good. That's a good feeling. Allowed to love them or whatever, or think you love them. But just kind of be more realistic to yourself and be like, okay, well, I enjoy this person. I love this person's company. We probably won't be together in 2 years, but that's fine. I'm going to enjoy the moment, and in a few years, they're going to be part of my past. Don't get too emotionally invested in people, because that will hurt you. If you don't give your heart out, it can't be broken. Say no more. And I don't catch feelings for boys anymore. So how great is this? This is a good day. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's quite long. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and pre my Christmas background. Oh, bye, guys.